Hello, my name is Jordan Noel, and today I will be discussing a topic that's close to my heart, one of the social injustices that I focus on a lot, which is divorce and alimony payment. Divorce in itself isn't a social injustice, is not, but some of the things that can result in a divorce may be a social injustice to a lot of people. A divorce is when a married couple, decides that they no longer want to be together. Either one person decides that or both. This only started happening after the 1960s, around the 1965, around the 1970s, where only one spouse was allowed to divorce the other. Before that, it had to be both of them who decided to get a divorce, and a lot of the times that was bad because there was abusive husbands, abusive wives, and just a bad situation between them. So, afterwards, if you think about it, it's better for everyone, but not really. Alimony is afterwards, after getting a divorce, the court decides that you or your spouse has to pay one another a certain amount of money per month to support each other. That is all completely decided by the courts. Most of the time, it's fair, but sometimes it is unfair. The criteria for receiving or having to pay alimony are of age, physical condition, standard of living before the divorce, and the ability to pay and remain self-sufficient. So meaning that you're still able to uphold a good quality of life while safely paying alimony to your spouse or your ex-spouse. A lot of the times, it is unfair because either one spouse has been cheating on you or the other spouse completely doesn't have a job and is not making an effort. In that case, that I understand. I know people who have been witness to this sort of thing where they don't the wife, the ex-wife, didn't have a job, wasn't making an effort, and the ex-husband is having to pay basically everything for her house and food and clothes, and she basically pays nothing for herself, which is very sad. To me personally, I would try to have more of a set standard of rules, basically, where if the person has either been unfaithful during the marriage or doesn't have a good job or isn't making an effort, is able to work, they should not be allowed to be paid, awarded alimony, basically. Where the spouse who doesn't make an effort, does not have a job, and doesn't really care, is not allowed to be awarded alimony. Almost the same way as how parolees are required to have a job after being released from jail on parole. It's almost the same thing. So to me, one of the bigger social injustices is probably going to be alimony, because people who don't care and don't put an effort into their lives, and they believe that it's okay to sponge off your ex-spouse. To me, that is completely unjust, and the legal system doesn't make the effort to determine whether the person should receive alimony fairly. So, and there you go.